Update, Mom called me useless, so I stopped helping. 2 years ago, I posted about the fight that ended with my mom screaming that I was useless in this family. She said it because I asked my older brothers to help with the dishes for once. The next morning, I stopped doing everything. The cooking, the driving, the cleaning, all of it. I want to tell you what happened after. The first month was brutal. Bills piled up on the kitchen counter because nobody paid them but me. My mom stopped speaking to me except to leave sticky notes on the fridge calling me selfish. I was 19, still enrolled at community college, and suddenly broke because I'd been covering my own tuition out of a family fund that dried up the second I stopped contributing free labor for it. I walked into my university's student support office on a Tuesday morning and just started crying at the front desk. A woman named Grace sat me down, handed me tissues, and by Friday I had a part-time job at the student help desk, answering phones for $9 an hour. It wasn't much, but it was mine. Around the same time, my boyfriend Colin and I broke up. He kept saying I was too stressed to be fun anymore. He wasn't wrong. I just didn't care. My older brothers, Dominic and Owen, 25 and 24 now, never lifted a finger the whole time. At Sunday dinner, my mom still served their plates first and thanked them for showing up. I sat next to my two younger siblings, Bianca, 17, and Milo, 14, and watched them get ignored the exact same way I used to. I started driving Bianca and Milo to school again, not because mom guilted me into it. I did it because I remembered being 14 and walking 2 miles in the rain when nobody would take me. That was mine to give them, not hers to demand. Then in March, my mom called my Aunt Noelle, her younger sister, and told her I'd turned into a disrespectful brat who abandoned the family. Bianca overheard it on speaker and texted me right away. I figured Aunt Noelle would take mom's side. They'd been close my whole life, thick as thieves since they were kids. So when my phone rang with her number that night, I almost let it go to voicemail. I answered. I told her everything. The chores, the yelling, the useless comment, all of it. There was a long quiet on the line. Then she said something I never expected. She told me she and my mom grew up exactly the same way, under my grandparents. When the two of them moved to Australia together at 19 and 20, they'd sat in a rented apartment in Fremantle one night and promised each other they'd never raise their own kids that way. My mom broke that promise and never told her. Aunt Noelle never had kids. 2 weeks later, she asked if Bianca, Milo, and I wanted to come live with her instead. We said yes. It's an hour drive to my classes now, but her house is quiet in a way ours never was. Nobody keeps score there. I started therapy, 1 session a month, all I can afford on a help desk paycheck. The office smells like eucalyptus, and there's a fish tank humming in the corner. 1 month in, and it's already changed how I talk to myself. Bianca and Milo are different kids now. They keep their rooms clean without being told twice. Milo cooks dinner 2 nights a week, badly, but he tries. Last month, Bianca told our mom no over the phone when she demanded free babysitting, and didn't apologize once after. They switched to a school they can walk to. Neither of them has missed a single day since September. In June, Owen called me. He apologized for everything, said he always knew how mom treated me was wrong. It just never touched him, so he never thought hard about it. Then he told me mom had started doing to him exactly what she used to do to me, screaming over dishes, calling him lazy, piling on chores. He's moving out to live with a friend from his job at the warehouse. I graduated in May. Aunt Noelle sat in the second row with Bianca and Milo, all 3 of them holding a poster board with my name spelled wrong on purpose. Our running joke. I didn't message my mom the date. I didn't message her at all. She found out anyway, from Dominic's girlfriend posting about it online. Halfway through the reception, she walked into the parking lot in the same green cardigan she wore the day she called me useless, demanding to know why nobody invited the woman who raised her. Aunt Noelle stepped between us before I could open my mouth. She told my mom, flat and calm, that she'd raised me exactly the way their own parents raised the both of them, and she wasn't going to stand there and let her ruin 1 more day of mine. My mom called her a traitor and drove off. I start my graduate RN program next month, at the hospital where I did my last placement. Right there in that parking lot, I pulled out my phone, found my mom's contact, and blocked her number before I even walked back inside. Then I went and got ice cream with the only family that ever actually showed up for me. I'm moving to Spotify. Search TurtStories and follow.